What's going to happen with home prices for the rest of 2022? We'll tell you what the experts are saying. So we've got a link below that show you what the experts are thinking for home prices for the rest of 2022 compared to what they were predicting at the beginning of the year. And this is folks like Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, National Association of Realtors. Well, you'll see that they were all expecting appreciation this year, and they have all revised their appreciation expectations, mostly in the upward phase. That might surprise you if you've been thinking, hey, is the market cooling, or you're reading headlines about a housing recession? Why are we seeing all the experts increase their appreciation expectations this year? Well, that's because a housing recession does not mean housing prices are going to go down. Let's look at what happened this year. We have had more demand than supply, and that raises prices. As the market has balanced out the last couple months, we have had less demand, but we've also had less supply. Fewer sellers are putting their houses on the market, so you still have that supply and demand balance heavily on the demand side relative to supply, because both have slowed down. And that's why you see most of these folks anticipating increased appreciation. Another thing I'd like you to see on this chart, look at the expected appreciation in the range that people have here. That tells you these are experts, and they have got a huge range of what they expect, from just a little bit of appreciation to double-digit appreciation for the year. That's a wide range. That's why it's hard to predict the market. But what we do know is when you read headlines, I want you to think about what is actually happening in the market for you, not the broader market, because it doesn't matter to you what's happening with the big builders or the big mortgage companies. What matters is, what does that mean for your situation? So the term recession is negative growth or decline. And so like for the general economic recession, usually that's defined as 2 quarters of negative GDP growth leads to an overall recession. Well, when you see the term on a news headline, housing recession, that means negative growth or decline in growth in housing. This is a big deal for the companies who are in housing. Real estate brokerages, lenders, builders. Fewer transactions, that's what's happening when there's declining growth. It doesn't mean price decline. Doesn't mean that prices are going down. It means that volume is going down. And so there's less transactions for builders. They only get paid on transactions. Less transactions for real estate agents. They only get paid on transactions. Brokers only get paid on transactions. Lenders only get paid on transactions. And that's why if you're reading, oh, these companies made layoffs, these brokerages made layoffs, it's because they are anticipating less transactions. But for you personally, does it matter if there were 6 million transactions in the US last year or 5 million transactions? It matters on your transaction. And your transaction matters on the supply and demand in the area that you are looking. And right now in Atlanta, that's really healthy. Buyers and sellers are both accomplishing their goals. The good listings, we're helping people sell their houses in just a matter of days and at good prices. Buyers who want to buy, they've got some things to pick from. They're getting to negotiate a little bit most of the time. It's happening right now on the micro level that things are getting done. Transactions are happening. It's a good time to be on the market from both sides, because you actually can accomplish your goal of selling or buying. But from the broader market, hey, if there's less overall transactions, it does impact the companies, but it doesn't impact you. So that's my take on what's happening right now on the market. And if you want to talk about your individual situation, or if you want to just talk about real estate in general, I'm reading about all the big macro trends as well. We would love to do that with you. Send us a message like so many of you do, and we'll see you all next week.